Hey everybody, and welcome back. My name is Sue and I'm from OML Embroidery, and over there on my computer, or as he affectionately refers to it, the command center, is Dawn.
Hello.
Hello. And today we are going to be working on something really cool. It is a cell phone bag, which is really cute, and look how nicely it fits my cell phone. So I like it. Isn't that cool? Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Captain Obvious over here.
Yes, Captain Obvious. You've been Captain Obvious all day now. Shush. Isabel says hello. She says hello to me. Judy says hi, Sue and Dawn. Shannon says hi, Sue, ... and Dawn. I'm good with that. So this design is from Anita Goodesign. I'm really not sure why I love it so much, but it's so darn cute. And it's from the May 2021 All Access. They also, if you don't have All Access, they sell it on AnitaGoodDesign.com, so you can go scope that out. I don't know why I like it, but I'm thinking for this part you could use shiny marine vinyl, or you could do the whole thing in fake leather with maybe like a higher end zipper or a combination of the two. I think it would be so much fun. Now this thing too is fully lined, so you can see here when I open it up, I did the lining at this part the wrong way, so you do have to pay attention to what you're doing, but it doesn't matter because it's just the lining, so I didn't pick it out. But fully lined, if you like that. The zipper's nice and it's relatively easy to do, but I just like the size of it. I didn't put a ribbon loop or a fabric loop so you could hook the keychain to it, but I'll tell you guys when you can do it. It's just before the very last step, which I should have written down because I'm not sure if I remember how to do it. Wrong sides together. Yeah, I don't remember how to do it. Don's gonna have to look it up for me. I just want to make sure I get it right. So here's the colors that I have chosen. So
Orange, is that one for me?
No. So it has flowers on it. This will be the background, and then this will be the screen, and this stuff will be the lining. So it's a little bit bigger. Will that work for Apple 6 Plus?
Yes.
Yeah, ours is, there's quite a bit of room. What is mine in? A larger one.
S Max.
10S Max
XS Max is what it is.
is my phone. And there's lots of room, so I don't think they make phones that big.
You
but
could fit the new iPhone 12 Pro in it too, I would believe.
I would think so.
Size, yeah.
Yep. So there's lots of room, so it's going to work for, I'm going to say, just about any cell phone. And there's a little bit of wiggle room here. Look, I'll take out mine. Mine is relatively large. I should have made one to match. See that? I should have made it to match.
Pretty sure our screens are 6.1 or 6.3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big phone.
It's one of the biggest phones, so if mine fits, yours will fit. So why don't we jump into this right away? I've started just a little bit, and I'll explain to you why. So let's go over to the Luminaire 2, also known sort of as Captain Jack. Captain Jack is up. So the first step is the placement line, and I did it in a darker color so you guys can see it. Which camera are we on, by the way?
I'm on the main now.
Okay.
I was on the wide, but now I'm on main.
Okay, so it shows you where to put the zipper. So you put the zipper down on top and tape it down. The reason why I did this part beforehand is I wanted to take my time and place the zipper properly and tape it down and check it and double check it. So I did that ahead of time so I didn't feel rushed to do it because I want this to be right on. This is just painter's tape, so no big deal. And I'm going to do it the same as the other one. Oh yeah, here's Bjorn too. Hello, say hi Bjorn. I don't think he can stay up there, so you'll be able to see him in the wide screen, wide shot, the other camera. So let's get this stitched down, and then we're going to pick off some tape. So once you place it, this is all one step, the placement lines. All one step, easy to do. Carefully place your zipper and make sure the zipper pull is as far as you can go to one end. So that looks pretty straight finally. I just found that I've been doing them crooked, and I think it's a lot nicer if it's straight, so I put a little effort into it. Yep, that one's fine too. Yay, I did it! Yay! So there's a lot of folded fabric in this one, and you could easily get confused, so really pay attention to the instructions. So I'm just going to take a second here, or 5, or maybe even 10. All right, can we go back to the desk, Don?
We can go back to the desk.
Thank you. All right, once this is stitched down, then you can take the tape off. You can leave the end one on if you want, but I'm just going to take it all off. And even the picky bits in the middle. What? No, stop. I don't know what I hit. It's making a noise. The only thing you have to be careful, this is a big hoop. This is one size, so it fits all cell phones. So there's only one size of it from it. There we go, from Anita Goodesign. In larger hoops, when you're using them, there's more of a tendency for the stabilizer to get out of registration. So I switched hoops because I was using the 10 by 10 and the stabilizer slipped and kind of made everything out of registration. You really can't tell with the final, but I saw it happening. So be gentle. Don't pull on anything too much. Don't put your fingers way down and move it. We want to keep it the same. So, okay, that's done. Let's go back to the machine, Don. There we go. So the next step on the machine shows me it's just a line. So if you're ever wondering what to do with just a line, it's going to be folded fabric. So we're going to do this on the front and on the back. So folded fabric for the bottom, we are going to put it face down and towards the top because it's going to stitch, and then we're going to get our fold. So that's one thing to remember, and this is what I did wrong on the back. So let's stitch our stitch down, our folded fabric. Let's get her done. And I can see my stabilizer is a little more sturdy this time. I could have moved it over that way. I should have, but that's okay. I didn't need to do it in the middle. Oh, I wish it would start at the top because it's a bit awkward. But that's okay. We're just gonna pull it out. And what I want to do is make sure there's a decent crease on this. And you can just finger crease it if you want. And just make sure it's nice. You can tape it down also if you want. I'm not going to. I'm just going to work at it. Little bit of spray if you like that. That's fine. The nicer you do it, the nicer your bag will be for sure. So let's stitch this down. That is the next step. Always with folded fabric, we have a line and then we have a stitch down. So the line is for the fold. The stitch down is to hold it down. I did that pretty well. I don't mind that. at all. I like it to stay nice and flat.
Well, they do rounded corners on it too.
It's rounded corners, yeah. I'm going to take a little more care with this one. I was kind of running out of time, so yeah. So I like that. The hoop size matters. You don't want to use a hoop that is, you know, so much bigger. It kind of doesn't work as well. Okay, so now we're going to do the applique. You can, like I said, use marine vinyl or anything like that that you want. That's fine. I'm going to use solid. And you could use different colors to make everything stand out. I think it would be fine. I'm going to do kind of like a monochrome one again. Same as the other one. Maybe should have put that up a bit higher, but that's okay. I still struggle a little bit with the larger hoops because I can't see quite the top yet. So I'm off a little bit. Let's see. Can we go back to the desk, Don?
Yeah. Yes,
Let's see if we can save it because we have satin stitches that should save the day, but always be careful of that when you're using the larger fabric. Now I'm using layer cakes, and I found on my first one that this is enough for the back, so it kind of worked out really cute. The screen is the same as the back, and I may be able to make it here. I really did not want to play chicken. It's a little bit off. If I wasn't live, I would have stopped it once I realized it and pick it out, but I'm not going to do that. So we'll see. We'll see how close I get. I'm going to keep an eye on it. So back to the luminaire, please. Mistakes happen. It wouldn't take me very long to pick this out at all. So now we're going to do our satin stitches. Oh, I didn't even check my bobbin. Huh.
playing chicken all around today.
Oh, it's a chicken kind of day. As long as the satin stitches cover this up.
I think they will, that's my guess.
Yeah, they're smaller than you think, but usually satin stitches save the day. There's quite a bit of underlay, so it's pretty close. I just always got to remember that, you know, to look carefully and make sure when you're doing applique that, you know, it covers over. Probably if I'd done it in the right order, that would work too. Time for a nap.
Judy Quilt says, or you can just applique another fabric on top of this one. That's what I do too often.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. I think I'll get away with it. Super chicken day. Apologies. Apologies. See, these aren't super thick. So, yes, Judy, good idea. I would pick it out. But I want to make sure I have enough of the orange fabric for the back. Although I guess it doesn't really matter. I call mess ups design liberties. Yeah, why not? I never, you know, get upset about it or anything. So there's a little piece that might show through. I'm okay with it. The next one, I would do it better. So these look like they'll be thick enough. I'm only off by a tiny mark. So it was placement and then put your fabric down and then it stitches it down twice. I might have been a little more accurate if I had waited for the proper sequence of everything. Look, you can see how bright the orange is on our new cameras. I love it. I love it. So yeah, don't worry about mistakes. You have a seam ripper to pick out those stitches. Use it if you have to. I would probably not pick out satin stitches. on something like this, I would probably just start again if I made a big mess or something with the satin stitches. Only because I would think that it would go out of registration for the stabilizer. So hopefully this works. I don't know. I really like the white though. I contemplated using purple for the longest time, purple thread.
Use metallic purple for the icons.
It was so tempting. Or silver for the icons.
Purple. Halloween colors.
You want me to do purple? You have to get the purple though. It's in my secret.
You want? You said it's not for me. So.
Well,
But
you can.
I think purple icons would be really cool. Metallic purple.
It would stand out. Yeah,
yeah.
sure.
Where's the...
Oh, it's in that case and it's down. It's like one of the turquoise colored drawers. You find it? Purple. That's purple. And that is the perfect Halloween purple. So, yes, thank you. Dawn just dug out the purple for me. So I'm going to do all of the icons in the same color, which I thought looked great. However, the other colors, like they're kind of in twos. I think if you change colors, that would look good too. I think it just depends on what you like. This is where we get our artistic license from. So, fingers crossed, people. What do you think? Don't put your fingers like I am. Don't do it. I do it all the time. Don't do it. One day I'll get caught. Did I make it? Whoa. Just by a breath. Alright. Save the day. No worries. Yeah, for purple, Carolyn says. I made it.
Yay.
Pretty close. Phew. And there's only one little wrinkle in it, for whatever reason. But I think doing it in like the vinyl, or even just the vinyl here, I think it would be awesome. I had mermaid vinyl that I was going to use, and I thought that would be really cool, but okay, so what mistake are we talking about? There's no mistakes. There's none. Phew! Saved by the satin stitches. Lynn would be so happy. Saved by the satin stitches. Alright, so I think I'm gonna do the home button in purple, so we're gonna do a thread change, Dawn. There we go. Thread change, take off my white. And there we go. You didn't miss much. Lots of stuff happening. Lots of stuff. It's always fun. So Dawn is insisting on metallic purple, and I'm agreeing because, you know, any excuse to use metallic, and especially the purple. Cindy sent it to us. She sent one for Lynn too, which was awesome. And I do think it is the most incredible thread like ever.
Purple home button too.
Yeah. Let's see how the purple looks with the orange. So, no cookies for you, mister. Why isn't the Norseman getting cookies? He should.
Come to the dark side, get cookies.
Yeah, I always like saying that. That's funny. Cindy King, there she is. Judy Quilt. Okay, isn't that purple awesome? Do you like it, Dawn?
I do.
It's very pretty. Sometimes, you know, doing a thread change on the fly like this really works, and I really like this. I think it's going to make it stand out. It's going to make the white stand out even more, and it makes kind of the orange a little bit brighter, I think. I want chocolate, says the Norseman. Cindy says, yes, yes, purple. Well, thank you, Cindy King. It's gorgeous. And you know, if you have orange, you pretty much have to do purple. Not that I'm all about Halloween, but I was thinking of black. I wasn't sure though. I think I might try another one with black. Okay, so now we're starting on the icon. So you can change your colors. If you look at the front of your phone, you'll see that most of the apps have different colors and designs. So whatever you want to do. I really liked my green one with all the same colors. And I'm really going to love purple metallic for them. So it would be kind of cute too if you did this in Christmas fabric. Then you could use the metallic Christmas colors like I did yesterday for the dime stitch along, which is awesome. Look at how that purple shines. I love it. I love it. Yeah, so you could change, see it does 2 icons, and then you can change the colors. I'm just going to keep going with my purple. But you could make it quite colorful. I thought of variegated thread, but I don't think it would look the greatest on this. Maybe to brighten things up a little bit you could, but I don't think there's really enough stitches to really enjoy the variegated part of it. The satin stitches here might look kind of groovy with it. I'm not really sure. It's awesome though. So there's one, the world in purple. That really stands out. I love it. They're lovely stitches. And you can see what the design is, like the icon design, really clearly. So much fun. So the only thing about this is just make sure you follow the instructions. So if you get the all access from Anita Goodesign, which I absolutely love, makes my day every first of the month, then the instructions come in the book, but also with the designs. And if you're getting the designs from the website, it will come in with the designs. And you can download it or whatever. I haven't looked on Anita Goodesign for a while. So, another thread color change. But not for me. We're going to stick with the purple. When you trim this, I'm going to do it all at once. But when you trim this, you want to leave a 1/2 inch seam allowance. So, and don't cut your zipper yet either. So next time I take it off the machine, I'll trim it 1/2 inch, which is fine. I just wanted to point that out because I forgot. And before we put the back on, or the top, the back, yeah, I guess it's the back, you gotta remind me to move the zipper pull to the middle. Otherwise, we will have not a zipper bag. It's just a bag, and it wouldn't look very pretty.
A closed bag.
Well, a closed inside-out bag.
Oh, even worse. I pulled up the instructions.
If you want... Oh, good, I'm gonna need it. If you want to buy the designs, is there a code for discount? Well, I have a discount code. They're not very good at keeping it up. I'll have to get after them, but it's AASU20. And I can't remember if he said it expires the beginning of May or the end of May. And I think he said it's 20% off. It doesn't work on everything, but you know what? Give it a go. See if it works. Anita Goodesign has a lot of sales going on, and it's awesome. Okay, I love the purple. Good call. I would love a bean stitch just right beside the white with the purple. I think that would look really good.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, maybe I'll add that in or something. AA Suit 20. Yes. Thank you, Judy Quilt. Is everyone following along properly now? I know I kind of went ahead, but I was going for perfect zipper placement, which it turns out I'm just going to play chicken with everything, so yeah. Yeah. And 2 more icons. I think we have another 2 after that. The icons are great though, aren't they? Especially in purple. If you guys are stitching it out and you do change all the colors of the icons as they have it set up, make sure you post a picture in OML Embroidery University Facebook group or in the Anita Goodesign Fanatics group. So it would be good. Stop it, the Norseman. I think Judy Quilt is going to put the Norseman into timeout shortly. We need to make more patches. He's heading for one. Where's everyone from? I'm on the East Coast, New England, USA. Well, we're from Ontario, Canada here. And I saw... Donovan was her last name, tuning in from Ireland. Francis, I think it was. I think. Anyways, I remember Donovan and Irish, so, which is cool. That's a cute icon, too.
Like, I think we have almost all the continents are covered.
All the continents are covered, Dawn says.
I think so.
Michelle, I'm from Ontario, Canada. Wow, cool. I love that. Probably not far, too. I mean, Ontario's a big place, but how are you enjoying lockdown? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, next set, and this will be the last set of icons, but look how clear they look. It's lovely.
They stand out really nicely.
Yeah, they do. Ohio, Germany, awesome. Norway, I mean, that's no big surprise, Karina, seeing how your husband's name on YouTube is the Norseman. You know. Arlington, Texas, Arizona. Ooh, awesome. Pennsylvania, San Francisco Bay Area in California. That's awesome. Everyone, that is so cool. East Coast of Florida, northern Pennsylvania. All the places I'd like to go. I'd like to go see Anita Gooddesign's new office. Have you seen some of their videos, Dawn?
No, not yet.
It's pretty cool looking.
Are they doing tours still?
I don't know. The only sad part is if they left that office, they had people sign their wall for years.
Well, that was a cool wall.
That was a cool wall. So if they moved, they will have lost it. So they literally had people draw on the wall.
Well, I hope they took good pictures of it and they post them somewhere.
Yeah, it was just really
Hang up
cool.
A picture of it in their new office.
Yeah, maybe.
So
But it looks like
keep the memory.
they have a very large space. And they have kind of like, not balconies, I don't know what the right word is, but like an open second level that you can look down on the first level. Well, it looks like they have lots of room. It looked really cool. This is the calendar. So this is the last one. I love the change. The purple. We're going to switch back to white, though, because we have some piecing to put together. Now that all of our applique parts are done. Woo! I like it! I'm so happy to use metallic thread. I can't say that enough. What is next? Oh, it's not done yet. I'm sorry. It's going to put a date on it. I think the date is the 31st, too. So, October 31st Halloween colors, maybe. Maybe they knew. Maybe they knew.
Maybe.
It's possible. Attention to detail is so wonderful. I don't know if you guys watched the reveal pictures. The reveal, not pictures, but video of the All Access, because it's fantastic. It's really fantastic. So a quick thread change back to white. So this part coming up next is where people get confused. I had to go look it up because I see on my machine that it's a line. So the line means the folded fabric, right? But look at the positioning of the needle. We already have folded fabric. So I'm like, what the heck? Did I bump the hoop? Did I do something? No, it's folded fabric on the back, which forms our lining. So we're going to flip the hoop over. Are we in view?
Oh yeah.
Don?
You got a good view, yeah.
Okay, and this is my backing. And we're gonna do it towards the bottom. So we just pretend this hoop is upright. I got a little confused, and we want it to go this way. So it goes upside down, and I'll try to place it a little bit better because
So you don't want to play chicken.
I don't want to play chicken. Now I can also place it like that and use a little tape or whatever. My machine apparently said no thank you to tape. Or I need better tape. I may just need better tape. See if I can pull this off. I couldn't quite do it. So if you look through the stabilizer, you can see the bright side of the fabric, and that's important. Bright side of the fabric, and I'm just fiddling around with it a little bit, and we should be good. I'm just trying to see the bottom. All right, we'll make it. A little bit of fabric waste, but we'll make it. So we're going to do what we normally do, but of course we're stitching it from the front side. So we're forming our flip and fold. So the same things. It's really well done. I really like it. Now in this part I am going to use tape. So when we're doing folded fabric, the first step is always, just a line on your screen. And the second step is stitching it down so everything holds down. Now, I could have maybe done that a little bit better.
Well, you're not playing chicken, so that's good.
That's a good start. So that makes the inside of the bag just lovely as well. So the next step is tacking it down. So I'm just going to put a little piece of tape, and remember, you don't want to put too much pressure on the back side of the hoop because we don't want the stabilizer to get stretched out or move in any way. So I've just got a little piece of tape, and there we go, hard fit there. And now we're going to stitch it down. So let's do that, and we can trim it out after. So far that's easy. You just turn over the hoop and just do it like you normally do. Make sure you put it above or below and stitch it out that way. So if you stop and think about it, it makes sense. I was a little confused the first time, but I think I'm good now. Now we're going to be doing the other side of the zipper. We're going to do the top part of the zipper. So you can trim this out now or later, it doesn't matter. I'm probably going to do everything at the same time just to keep things moving along. And this is folded fabric, and you can see that because it's just a line. Now I did want to be more conservative with my fabric here. And this is one reason why. I'm just trimming it because I actually need it. I need it for the top, so I gotta have a piece big enough. What I did on the other one is that I had everything moved over, so I had enough for it. So I'm not sure if I'm that clever this time. But it's a thread chicken, fabric chicken kind of day, isn't it?
Yes.
It's pretty small, so we should make it. So this one goes face down and down. So we have enough room, and I'm going to very carefully place it. So hopefully I'll make it. More chicken? More chicken, anybody? That's the only downfall with layer cakes, is that you will run out of fabric. You will. There isn't another piece like this. I probably should have kept that side too, but I think we'll make it. No worries. We'll make it. And then the next step is going to be to hold the fabric down. So,
Did you do it?
Yeah.
Yay.
It's good. I'm just going to take a second here just to get everything nice and solidly down, because I like a nice crease there, and we need that. So, a little piece of tape. I think maybe I need new painter's tape or masking tape. Maybe next time. We're not supposed to go out, but when it's over, maybe you could get me some
Yeah, they're discussing which tapes are good and which aren't.
masking tape. This painter's tape just doesn't have enough stick, and it's kind of annoying because it moves, and we don't want that. All right, let's stitch that down. So we're coming along. I love the orange. I'm so happy we did orange. Perfect. And we stitched through a little bit of tape, but what the heck? That's okay. Looks like I got my zipper pretty straight, so yeah, I'm kind of happy with that. Now a little bit of decorative stitching. Believe it or not, there's only like 9,000 stitches in this. So if you wanted to make a whole bunch of them, you could do it pretty quickly, I think. You could get your fabric all set up so it goes, and your zippers and your colors, and especially if you're only using one or two colors, you could make a ton of them. Okay, so now the next one is the same thing that we had. It's only a line, and we already have a folded fabric. So we are going to go to the back, and I'm going to take this carefully, take this tape off, and we have to do the folded fabric for the top part. Oh, see, this is why you cut it. This is why.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why you trim it as you do it. So, shush you over there. Been a long day.
And the Norseman singing "Oh MacDonald" had a farm, and on the farm it was chicken.
Chicken. No, I don't know what you'd call this, but so, okay, don't take shortcuts, please, because this will happen to you, especially underneath the hoops. So you're not saving any time by not trimming it, so trim it. So we'll just cut this off. The rest will be in the seam, and I'll try not to mess it up again. That's okay. It's all in the seam, so I'm not worried about it. I wish I hadn't done it, but I'm not worried about it either. How many mistakes can Sue make on one design? Lots. The answer's lots. Well, it looks like
I'm
I'm...
not saying anything.
No, you shouldn't.
I'm gonna behave myself.
Could you stitch one of these?
Probably not without making a mistake.
Yeah, I know. I could
I
have...
did make one of their zipper bags before, and I made a couple of boo-boos in it.
Yeah, boo-boos happen.
I didn't bother lining it either. I was afraid to.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So I'm going to cut a strip of fabric. So what we're doing is we're going to do the folded fabric part. So we're going to do the top. So we want it to go like that. So we are going to put it here. And I'll try some tape. I'm going to just gently push it on there and there. It's only going to stitch a line, right? But I want it to stay. And then I'm going to turn the hoop over, and then I can put some pressure on it. Carefully, of course. We don't want to lose anything. And that is almost going to stay. It's a bit of a struggle.
The struggle is real.
The struggle is real.
Magic is real.
I was quite... Geez, really? So I think my issue is the tape.
Maybe. I'll get you some more tape.
Yeah, I think I'm going to need that because this doesn't stay when I turn the hoop over.
We have duct tape.
When do you unzip the zipper before we put it all together? Now this is only in one hooping, guys, remember. So it's a pretty clever design. I will let you know when you can put the tab in and when you have to move the zipper. So hopefully I don't forget, but you know. All right, so it's going, the line's going to stitch here and we're going to fold it over. So let's try another little bit of tape. Let's see how that works. Very carefully. That's going to stay, hopefully. And I can see through, so I can see that, yeah, it looks like it's going to stay. It's in the right spot, and I can see the bright colors, so I've got it the right way. So we're almost done, believe it or not. We're almost done the hard parts. Kind of. Beautiful. So this is my fold, which also puts a lovely decorative stitch around the zipper to make it look pretty. So folded fabric, the next step is going to be this tack down line, but we're working off the back of the hoop, so let's flip it over. All right, we had a little bit of a problem there, and that's I had a little issue. I think it's the tape though. I think I need a little more tape going on, a little better tape. This sucks. So I'm just very gently and very carefully trimming the stitches. Now we could leave it like this and carry on and move on, but I'm gonna stitch it out again because I don't want the fold to come out. So let's tape it on the ends. There we go. I didn't take anything off. Push it down on the right side very gently. And there we go. It's just harder working underneath the hoop. But again, if I had better fabric or better tape, I'd be happier. Okay, so we're just going to stitch this out again just to make sure it holds up very nicely. Then we can carry on. But see, it doesn't take long to redo it. I only had to clip a couple of stitches. You can almost see the Luminaire screen, Dawn.
In the wide shot, yeah, you can see it.
That's nice.
Yep.
Okay, so let's do that again. And flip it over. And that looks much better, for sure. Tear off the tape. It tears nicely. It just doesn't stick worth beans, apparently. And there we go. And you're going to gently, because you don't want to push the stabilizer in. I know I keep saying it, and it's because I've done it. And it really sucks when you get to that point and everything's kind of messed up, so you don't want to do it.
You know what else sucks is when you unhoop it because you think it's done, but it's got one more step.
Oh, who's done that? Hands up. Hands up.
I have about 5 hands up, and I've cursed every time.
Oh, yeah, new swear words. Did you come out with new swear words for that?
Probably, yes.
So I can see that I have a problem right here. So I'm just going to lift up the hoop a little bit. Looks like my stuff got folded underneath. So, So yes, trim it. Then you can see what's going on and catch a boo-boo before the boo-boo happens. It was folded back underneath again, so whoop, stay there. Yay! So that completes our lining at the back. I think this is really cute. Okay, so this is the next step. And this is the back and the back lining. So before we do anything, this is when you move your zipper pull. And don't forget.
That's what the instructions say.
Yes. Zipper pull, and this is when you can add. Oh, my zipper. Oh, my zipper's stuck.
Oh, no.
Maybe a good habit would be to check your zippers before. Seriously, it's stuck. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I really can't get it. Can you give it a try?
We'll give it a shot.
Make sure you don't pull up on anything, though. It's got to go, like, about the middle. That's what happens when you get cheap zippers, huh?
Well, no, I can't. Try not.
Okay, so new rule. Not that we're into rules, but someone said, Judy Quilt says, hates zippers. Okay,
I
well,
guess that's going to be a zippered mug rug.
maybe. Sometimes if you put, like, soap or something. There we go.
Oh,
There we go.
I worked it loose for you.
Yeah, thank you, honey. Okay. Whew. Check your zippers before you start. That was really stuck.
I was putting all my effort into doing it.
So, move your zipper to the middle so you have a little bit of it open. Not to the edge because we want to keep it far enough away from our foot. We don't want any issues. And... oh... will I be able to make that? That's pretty close. That is too close for me, so I'm...
oh, somebody was laughing.
Why?
They said, oh, Sue, that sucks. Sorry, but I had to laugh too.
Well, it's just one of those kind of days. Look, if it happens to me, it's gonna happen to
Judy
you.
Quilt says, yep, Don loosened it.
Yeah.
See?
Okay. So this is our last step. So we got to get this right. I want this fabric to be the background. So I'm going to put that face down, Dawn? Yes. Face down first.
Oh, I'm just looking at pictures. I'm not reading.
Oh. And then this is my lining fabric. And I'm going to put it like this. So wrong sides are touching. So I needed to give myself a little note for that.
Yes,
so
that's what it says here.
We're putting it on top, and our background fabric, which I really wanted to be this or the orange, but I didn't quite do that right. Nobody can be that surprised. And then this is our lining fabric. And your zipper's in the middle. And if you want to make tabs, you put it in here facing in, so it stitches it down, then it'll flip out. I'm not making any tabs because I don't know why. I don't know what would happen with tabs today. It's just the way it's going. So this is going to stitch down, and this is it. So, no thread chicken, no bobbin chicken, no chicken at all, please, because you don't want to mess around. There's a big jump stitch there, so I just trimmed it out because I do not want my foot to get caught on it. That's so awesome. But see, it's not that hard to do once you get the hang of it. My brain doesn't necessarily work this way, but it makes perfect sense once you do it. And it's, like I said, it is a great design, and it stitches out so quickly. It's wonderful. And happy music, believe it or not. Happy music. Ready? Yup.
There we go.
Yeah, aren't you impressed how that comes together, Dawn?
That's very nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Did I break a nail? Nope, thank goodness. So we can take it out of the hoop, and I am going to move my precious purple, and I'm going to get my heavy-duty Ginger scissors because we're going to cut through everything. And we want to leave a seam allowance.
Judy Quilt says no bobbin chicken either.
No bobbin chicken. Well, at least I got a break on something today. Jeez. And we are going to cut right through the zipper because this line here now becomes the zipper stop. So, yep, that looks better than my other one. So, yeah, trim 1/2 inch on everything so you can see what's going on. And you don't get the fabric doing weird things underneath your hoop. So you don't really have to be that neat about it. 1/2 inch or less. I wouldn't go any less than a standard 1/4 inch. And I think these are curved. So I'm going to curve these, the corners. We're almost done. There we go. And then I'm going to clip into the corners. I didn't do that on my other one. So that just helps you have the corners a little bit nicer when we turn it. So it looks like a whole pile of fabric put together. And it looks like a little bit of a mess, but I promise you it will come out shortly. We have one more thing to do before we turn it. I could have been a little bit neater on this part, but I don't think it matters. I just really like this because I think it's pretty easy to do. All right, I got a pile of scraps there. Trying to be frugal didn't really work. Now, I'm cutting through the stabilizer, not fabric or anything, stabilizer only. And this is going to reveal to us our zipper. Now, my other one kept getting caught, so I am gonna very carefully remove as much of the stabilizer as I can so it doesn't interfere with my zipper, like it doesn't get stuck in it. So awesome. And now we want to open it up a little bit more, and I always have a hard time with that, and this zipper is stubborn anyways, so I take my seam ripper and push it, and it works every time, so I don't even struggle anymore. So, ready for the flip, Don?
Yep.
Now all you have to do is turn it. And it's fully lined. You can see it coming together. Hopefully, if Lynn's watching, I hope you're a little bit impressed, Lynn, because a fully lined bag just came off of my machine. Super cute design. I love the orange. I love the purple too.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking this wasn't quite the right color, but it is. It's the darker lines on the front fabric, so it matches perfectly. I was just using up my fabric, not scraps, but I don't have enough of this line to make a big project. So, ooh, my corners are nice. So look at that. How cute is that? A little bit of ironing, and I'm gonna put some soap or something on my zipper. Look at that. You could have a cell phone holder for every occasion.
Nice, I like it.
I think it turned out better than my first
I
one.
like the orange and purple.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
I like your first one too. I like the green and the white.
Once it's ironed, I think it'll look a whole lot better. But how's that for fun? So now, hopefully you guys won't make all the mistakes that I did, but you certainly know how to fix them. And don't worry, everything got covered. It looks fantastic. Ooh, look at the back's pretty too. That green
Lynn
is
says
pretty.
She's been watching, but her computer updated.
Oh, you can schedule it, Lynn. We'll talk. So, yeah, I recovered, and I think that's super fun. I really like that. That was fun. I'm going to do another one with I've got a little bit of black leather, fake leather, and I think I'm going to try one with that. Maybe make a manly version for Dawn.
Yay.
That's what I'm going to do, for sure. So, thanks everyone for watching. If you have any questions, head on over to the OML Embroidery University Facebook group and ask away. I'll be happy to help out. The videos are free, so if you're having any troubles, you can pause, rewind, go back. There's no commercials. We're going to keep that going for another month. And happy stitching. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. So, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Bye, everyone.